Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 2nd through to the 8th of October. Yes, I've had COVID all last week, which is pretty horrific, and I'm pretty much over it now. Thank you very much for all your well-wishing, by the way, that you've left on this channel. So I haven't been able to do the monthlies. The monthlies will be coming out this week, and there is a competition attached to these monthlies as well. So you're going to want to subscribe, click that bell, and you'll get the full details of that competition with the monthly reading, which your reading comes out on Wednesday. Okay, so yes, and then we got the eclipse reading next week, the week after that, because that is a major eclipse reading. You'll see a lot more of that on Cymatic TV, all about energy as well. Let's just go in here, let's just see what's going on and the overall energies here. Diffusing complicated situations is going to be your best tool. Sensing when life around you could create conflict and not avoiding it, but saying the right thing at the right time, doing the right thing at the right time in order to diffuse that possible situation going forward. And I think the universe is, or the overall energy here is trying to help you out in so many ways to avoid conflictual situations. I haven't even said happy birthday to all of you having your birthday this week. How could I forget all you Librans having your birthday this week? I've got so many Librans around me as well. So yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You've got to start this pathway here by playing smart, apparently. Yes, avoiding any sort of diffusing any sort of conflicts that are around you. And your karmic path on your relationship side is a calling. You're being called in a direction. You're standing up and living what you should be living. That's what your karmic message is trying to encourage you to do. It's almost being that righteous person on your relationships, basically. Responding to a karmic path within you, and living it, and living what you should be living. I think this is a really important calling for you. It's a calling to the plan that's been within you for some time. How's the universe influencing you? You've got the 9 of Wands, taking that one wand on and living your passions, and allowing those, as you live your life, and this is what the universe is trying to sort of say to you here. If you live your life, naturally you will create healthy boundaries around you, which will not only protect you from the outside world, but will also stop you from doing things that could be detrimental to you or your relationship side. And as you've got a path to follow here, and I think you've just got to follow it. It's not very complicated. What's connecting your past to your future here? This is how the guides are working on your super subconscious level. A lot of coincidences that are around you. It's very joyous. I think you should be very sociable at the moment, making as many connections as you can with people that are around you. This is what is part of your karmic path as well, for you to enjoy life, to you to spread your wings and fly. Basically, that's where you've been coming from. That's the energy that you've been building up inside you. And you should be following it. Let's just have a look what's going on in your future self. You've got to make sure it works for you. And I think this is part and parcel of playing smart. This is also part and parcel of that 9 of Wands as well. That going off and following your path. Your righteous path of where you should be going. And you should be at the center of this. If it doesn't work for you, then don't bother doing it, basically. I think this is it. In order to follow your path, it has to work for you within the relationships that are around you. In a very physical sense, more than anything else. And when it works for you, that's when you can then start giving back to everything that is around you. What's the overall outcome? The Queen of Wands. Getting very passionate about the moment within your life. Everything that is happening, all the connections that you should be making that are around you, and making it work for you. When it starts working for you, then therefore you can really be engaged in the moment that you're with someone. So if you're with someone, really be with them. Don't have your mind elsewhere. Don't have your spirit elsewhere. And I think you will come across a lot of people. And when you're with those people, then you will be at one and at ease with those people around you. And living fully your life, basically, by the looks of things. This is what is for your relationship side. There's no, there's a Three of Cups here, but there's nothing to sort of say one-to-one relationship. It's all about you this week, I think, here, as you start this journey, this new year that you're going into. On your karmic path, on your financial side, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You need to start nurturing that plan that you've come up with over the past 2 months about which direction you want to take within your career path or your business or your project. And now is it in your karmic path to actually start nurturing it and start actually getting on doing the work. Passing from thought to action, basically. That's what it seems to be, and it's a realization with that Seven of Pentacles. You've now got 2 sevens on the cards. You've got one on the overall energy there, which is avoiding future confrontation by playing smart. And I think by playing smart, in a way, is the fact that you're nurturing your future, and you're getting on and doing. And I think that's within your karmic path. That is exactly what you should be doing, basically, at the moment. Turning ideas into reality. The universe here is giving you the Queen of Pentacles, assurance, understanding or knowledge of how the path will roll out, the project will roll out, the job path will roll out, your career path will roll out. Having confidence in that, knowing that your time is right, this is your time, as it were. And I think the universe is encouraging that within you. If you start doing, basically, the universe is really going to back you up. What's connecting to the past or the future? Yes, I think there's something that you've walked away from, an idea I think you've walked away from within you. I think it's dispelled a lot of the illusions about what is possible. And now you're seeing the reality for what it is. And this is where you're walking away from the idea of illusions and walking towards something that's a lot more concrete, a lot more tangible, a lot more realizable. Realizable? Yeah, it doesn't seem like a right word, but you know what I mean. Your pathway is, the possibilities are within your grasp. And yes, I think this is where you've been walking towards it. And as you start doing, and as you start converting those ideas into reality, it's going to give you that sensation of healing and sensation of, yes, finally things are starting to work in my direction. It's going to make you feel at home and at one with yourself. And this is what's flowing through you at the moment. It's like you're almost ticking off things as you go and kind of going, yes, that's worked. Yes, that's worked. Yes, that's worked. It's all been good for me. It's gradually one by one knocking them down. And that's going to avoid a lot of confrontation in the future because you've got this this new pathway working on. What's the outcome? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. The longer term plan, getting on and doing work, basically, starting to plant those seeds, starting to plant those ideas into reality. It's really important. That's where you got to walk away from the illusions and walk towards what is physically possible within you. Let's do a bit of clarification on the Light Seers card. As I say, we've got the competition coming up in your monthlies. Your monthly will be coming out on a Wednesday. You'll need to be watching that to get the full details on the monthly reading for the competition coming up in the month in order to get a free half-an-hour reading with myself. And yes, and there's loads of other ways in which you can support this channel as well, because in a way the competition's helping us to support this channel. There's loads of different ways in which you can support this channel, and I do appreciate every single which way you do it. You get the Eight of Cups here, and I think this is what I was saying here. It's like as you walk away from illusions and start walking towards the sunshine, once you start doing that, once you start walking towards what you should be doing, that's when you're going to avoid any confrontational situations around you, basically. Let's just see what's going on with that judgment card, that realization of where you should be going in regards to your relationships. You have the Ace of Swords. This is a beautiful card for you, really, more than anything else. The sensation of victory, of winning everything. Having a clear vision within you of where you should be going and what you should be doing. And I think it's because it's within you and you know it is within you. And that gives you that clarity that allows you to go on with confidence within your life. And this is your karmic path. This is where you should be going towards. And I think it's combined with lots of people. I don't think it's combined with one person as such. I think it's combined with lots of different people, basically. Connection with lots of people. With the Nine of Pentacles, yes, you get the Six of... with Nine of Wands, sorry, you get the Six of Pentacles. Yes, these are these healthy boundaries. It's got to work for you, basically. If it doesn't work for you, then I wouldn't be doing it. I think that's basically what's been running through you, and I think the universe is reiterating that, encouraging that within you, that if it works for you, then follow it. It's going to be so much better for you and for everybody that is around you. With the Three of Cups, you get the World card. This is the energy that you want to be allowing to come through in your life. That sociable aspect of you that starts off a whole new cycle for you. A cycle that is much more enjoyable, much more connected to other people, makes you feel like life is celebrated every single day. This is a whole new cycle that you should be allowing to come through from what you've been planning in you over the last 3 months of how you would like your life to pan out. Now is the time to enact it. That's why if it works for you, it's going to work for everybody. And it's going to make you very happy. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Cups. Seeing the reality for what it is. That's what the Ten of Cups is all about. And if that's not seeing the reality for what it is, then I don't know what is. And once you see the reality for what is, that's when you get that happiness. And happiness is not just one thing. Happiness is a state of being. It's an accumulation of joys, basically. And I think once you start working towards you, that's when you're going to get those accumulation of joys. With the Queen of Wands, you get the Five of Wands. You hold the power of the situation in regards to your relationships. And all power can be abused. So I'm not saying you're abusing your power. That's not what I'm saying here, Libra. What I'm saying is that no matter what you do, and when you invest in the people that are around you, you really get into the situation that you are in, connecting with people in a really beautiful way. That's when you will be the best example of yourself. And I think this is what it's saying here with the Five of Wands. I think that conflictual time is over within you, and now it's a case of living the ultimate version of yourself in regards to your relationships around you. An incredibly sociable aspect to a lot of things in your life at the moment, and just living it fully, basically. And you get Judgment card again on your karmic path. Following that path, nurturing, converting those ideas into the reality, actually doing rather than caught up in your illusions. Start getting some concrete things down in your life. Start nurturing that pathway, and it is your righteous pathway. It is your judgment. That's what you've got to start nurturing. What you should be doing here, and then you get the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. That is really beautiful. Really powerful energy there. The Queen of Pentacles knows exactly where she's doing, and because she knows where she's going, and this is where the universe is sort of saying here, is giving you that confidence that if you follow your pathway, follow your righteous pathway, and start nurturing it as you go forward, the universe here is going to bring you not only passions in life and enjoying the moments, your successes, your little successes you're coming in, but that is also giving you that understanding within you, the understanding within you that you are on the right path. And when you know you're on the right path, Libra, there is no stopping you. Basically, there is no stopping you going forward. And I think the universe is trying to install that energy within you as you walk towards your success. Basically, with the Eight of Cups, you get the Three of Wands. Normally I talk about the waves of reality of coming into your life, and I think you've created a lot of possibilities within your life, and now it's a case of walking away from walking away from what you've been planning to doing what you should be doing, and stop procrastinating. Basically, no more holding back, Libra. I think this is, you've been patient long enough, and now is the time to get your success. With the Four of Wands, with the Four of Swords, you get the Two of Wands. Once you start feeling at one with yourself in what you're doing, getting the success, getting that healing aspect, financial healing aspect into your life, security coming into your life, once you start getting that, that's when you can really start planning for the future. And you can start realizing that once you start earning money and start getting things going for the way that it should be going for you, that's when you realize that, yeah, actually, I could do a lot more in this world. And there is a certain degree of planning from your success at the moment. But it is nurturing that success which is really important. If you want to get out there and start exploring the world, then you're going to need to nurture your success by getting on and doing, basically, the looks of things. With the Knight of Pentacles, you get the Queen of Cups. Yes, I think in the future, getting on and doing that work is going to help you to be radiant in your energy, in a really beautiful way, in a really, really positive way. And it's going to bring you financial success, just being radiant, because it's going to bring a lot more into you as you're doing that work, and that success is starting to germinate within your life. And it's going to make you feel so vibrant that this vibrant energy is going to bring a lot of other things into your life, basically. So there you go, Libra. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate your support for this channel. There's loads of links in the description below to our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy. There's also links to readings and healing sessions that you can book up with my good self. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.